What is up, my beautiful friends? My name is GarthStone and today I'm going to talk about Prototype 2 done right. But before I'm going to start the video, I want you all to know there are going to be a lot of spoilers in this video. I'm going to ruin the whole story for you, so if you have not played the game yet, go play it, or if you don't care, well, you can listen anyway. So first off, let's begin with the story. So, the story can be what it is now. I liked it, but it could have gotten a little more oomph to it, because it dragged on a little. And the ending was just not good. It was dumb that Helle could kill Mercer. It made no sense at all. Mercer was practically God, but he got ripped apart by Helle. They should have made a more depressing or intense story, because this game is pretty dark, you know. And now we just got a typically happily ever after story, and I did not like it. I did not felt satisfied at all. Maybe Helle could have gone out in a blaze of glory and taken Mercer along with him. But then at the end he survives again, just like when he did in the first Prototype. And that's all what I have for the story. I'm still not good at storytelling, so this is all I could have think of, so I'm sorry for that. So now let's talk about the world you play in. And oh my god, I have so much to say about this and what could have been done so much better. So the game world you play in Prototype 2 was split in zones. You have the green zone, which is heavily protected and virus free. Then you have the yellow zone, where poverty is a huge thing and there are light infections here and there. And then you have the red zone, which is 100% full of virus, with some fleshy tendrils hanging around here and there. So what I want different in the red zone is if you're not on a mission or do something important, this whole zone is a joke. The only thing you see are a couple of zombies here and there, and sometimes a pack of brawlers. But when you see the zone in a cutscene or a story mission, it is chaos, with all kinds of horrible monsters everywhere. There are juggernauts, those bulky motherfuckers, infected zombie birds flying everywhere, hydras everywhere, you know, those fleshy wiener looking things. But these are just not in the free world. When you are in the area, there is just nothing, just a couple of zombies, and that is so lame. Maybe the developers thought this is too hard for the play if there's constantly those bulky ass motherfuckers, but I don't know, the missions are very hard as well, so why would the open world not be? And if that would be a problem, then you also could just lower the difficulty and then they just lock the monsters out of that difficulty, you know. So when you make the game harder in the settings, those huger things will appear, and that would also be very cool. And for the people who just don't like it, they can just lower the difficulty, you know. So, and then you have the green zone, which is also not good protected at all. They constantly say there are forces everywhere and armies, but when you cause mayhem, the forces are just literally a joke. You can just wipe them out so easily when you're far in the game. So yeah, that's what I think about the world you play in. Ah yes, the gameplay. Let's talk about the gameplay, the most interesting aspect of the whole game in my opinion. So the good thing about the gameplay in Prototype 2 is that they introduced a new mutation called the tendrils. You can really have a lot of fun with that and messing around with it. And you had the ability to turn humans into explosive flash bombs. And that was hilarious as well, but other than that it was a dumbed down version of Prototype 1. Because in Prototype 1 you actually had moves and combos with just your arms and legs that you could unlock over the course of the game. Eventually you could make awesome flips and jumps and punching moves. You felt like a fucking martial arts master. But in part 2 it was just a generic never changing fist combo. They mostly relied on the weapon morphing powers, and I wouldn't mind at all if they actually made the morphing powers more interesting. There are only 3 interesting new powers that were not in part 1, which are the tendrils, the living human bombs, and calling a brawler pack. That was really it. They could have done so much more, like I don't know, make a full body armor. Prototype 1 had a full body armor, why is it not in part 2? Oh wait, it came in the game as a paid DLC, and the armor is fucking cosmetic. They can do so much better with this franchise, like I don't know, give Helle 2 arm whips instead of 1, or let him sprout tendrils out of his back. And these tendrils are made in a way that if it touches a human it would consume that human through the tendrils. Or the ability to turn people into infected and see a small outbreak happening, just because why not? Maybe you could get the ability to just liquefy into an all-consuming blob or turn into a mist. Fuck, just give him a fully infected awesome body armor and slap some wings on it, so that you can glide better. And I just built these ideas out of my ass just now, and they could work for God's sake. You have arms that turn into swords, you can change into other people, so you can get goddamn wings. I want to fly that badly. They already did weird things with the virus. The possibilities and powers are almost endless. So yeah, sorry for the little rant there, I just needed to get that out of my system, you know. So anyway, yeah, I like Prototype 2. It is a fun game, but it was not perfect. These were just my thoughts of how it could have been a better game than it already is. So what are your thoughts about this game, and do you have any good ideas what they should have implemented in the game? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see all you awesome people next time.